Professor of Banking and Finance at the Rivers State University, Professor Adolphus TOBY, has called on the Central Bank of Nigeria to strengthen its framework in order to reduce stress in banks. Professor TOBY said this at the 81st inaugural lecture at the Rivers State University in Port Harcourt. Details in this report.
According to research, inefficient management has contributed significantly to the financial distress in Nigerian banking sector. In an opening remark, the Vice-Chancellor of Rivers State University, Professor Lerum Okebule, said inaugural lectures enable academics disseminate the results of their researches.
There is no doubt at all that inaugural lectures play an important role in the academic life of any university. It enables professors to disseminate to the university community and the outside world to promote development in society.
Professor Adolphus TOBY said the essence of the lecture is to show the policy actions of the central bank and banking institution about the depositors, small firms, rural finance sector, and the economy.
The Central Bank of Nigeria must be two. We can't have only one regulator. There should be a cast of regulators. We are central bank is one of them. We should have a credentialed regulatory authority, which should also have SEC, and they should form council of regulators. Because the burden is so much on the Central Bank of Nigeria.
While urging the CBN to work with the academia at the Banking and Corporate Finance Department, Professor TOBY said zero banking distress is possible when the Central Bank of Nigeria introduces workable policies. Other speakers, including the former acting managing director, NDDC, Ibim Simenitari, commended Professor Adolphus Joseph TOBY for the lecture, noting that it is topical.
If the Central Bank of Nigeria can work together with us in the Department of Banking and Finance, where we have launched system-wide stress tests for the Nigerian banking system, and also, manipulate these variables appropriately, definitely Nigeria is going to be one of the countries that would have a strong banking system.
A major cause of concern for me as a depositor, because if the regulator is coming in after the fact, then it means that truly we're sleeping with one eye open. And that's something about this lecture that is interesting, the fact that he's addressing something that all of us can relate to. I also like the issue of the know your bank. Because all of the time the banks talk about know your customer. But does the customer know the bank? Do we really know our bank?
And therefore they have to retool. They have to go back to the drawing board and try to make sure that they look at all the indices of development and of the difficulties of the economy.
Very delighted to have our son to achieve that greatness for which he was recognized by the university, and you can agree with me that it was a very erudite lecture that he gave.
Professor TOBY opined that the way forward is for the central bank to be able to manipulate the monetary policy rate with such ingenuity that can bring down inflation and minimize the poor performance in the banking system. The theme of the lecture was tagged Eating Well and Sleeping Well in a Fragile Finance Market, the Bank Trilemma and Corporate Finance Puzzles.
Hello, hope you enjoyed the news. Please do subscribe to our YouTube channel and don't forget to hit the notification button so you get notified about fresh news updates.